Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. If you think next year is going to be different, but you're ending this year the exact same way, you can't blame your job, your boss, or bad luck. It's the 7 money moves that you never do before December 31st, the ones that are actually going to change your entire year, and no one walks you through them, but I will. And once you know what they are and how they work, you'll see the problem. It was never January that saved you. It was never a New Year's resolution. It was what you did or didn't do right now. So let's start with the move that controls your cash flow before the new year even starts. Your paycheck. The first move is simple, but it hits harder than you think. Fix your paycheck. You're not just getting a refund, you're giving the IRS an interest-free loan for 12 months straight. The average refund in 2025 was $3,151. That's $263 every month you should be keeping. That's not a bonus. That's your money sitting with the government doing nothing for you. One form, one W-4 update. Done before December 31st. And in January, you will start the year with more cash flow, not more wishful thinking. Once your paycheck is fixed, you need to stop walking past the easiest free money you will ever get. If your employer matches your 401 and you're not contributing enough to get the full match, you're rejecting guarantee returns. The average employer match in 2025 is 4.6% of your salary. You wouldn't walk past cash on the ground, but people walk past free retirement money every December. Review your contribution, hit that match, lock it in before the year closes, because after December 31st, that free money is gone forever. But even if you fix your paycheck and grab that match, this next move will decide if you ever get ahead. High interest debt. That's the bleed. Credit cards, store cards, buy now, pay later, personal loans. This is where next year's income disappears before you even earn it. The average credit APR in 2025 is 21.39%. The average person pays about $118 to $152 a month in credit card interest and $145 to $210 in auto loan interest. That's money burned, not on the balance, just on interest. December is not the month to treat yourself. It's the month you take one high interest balance and punch it in the mouth. One extra payment before the year end lowers interest every single month next year. That's one move quietly shifting your entire 2026. And if debt drains you, tax blindsided you, you got to use the year-end tax play that the wealthy people do. If you got a losing investment, selling the losers before December 31st can offset gains or reduce taxable income. That's tax loss harvesting. It's normal, it's legit, and rich people do it every year. And here's why it matters. The average American now carries over $104,000 in total consumer debt. When debt is that high, every deduction matters. Charitable contribution, HSA contribution, business expenses that you're going to incur next year, hit that before December 31st because it will reduce this year's tax bill. But if you do it after the 31st, they don't exist this year. But even if you hit those tax moves, people miss huge opportunities because they never treat their income like a business. If you make money outside your job, stop acting like it's extra cash. Side income is still a business, and business has write-offs. Gear, software, home office, equipment, travel tied to your work. Most people pay tax on the gross side of income, while business owners pay tax on what's left after the legitimate expenses. And the IRS data is clear. Most small earners save $2,000 to $6,500 a year when they track and deduct correctly. December is your last chance to clean this up. And even if you never run a business, you're still losing money in the smallest and quietest way. Subscription creep, bill creep, lifestyle auto pay. On paper, you think you're paying for a few small things, but the real number, the average American pays about $280 a month between internet, mobile, TV, and streaming. People think it's $100. Reality, it's more than double. December is the reset month. Go line by line, cancel, downgrade, renegotiate. One ruthless afternoon can free up $1,000 to $2,000 next year. But none of this matters if you walk into January with the same chaos. The final move, you don't build a New Year's resolution, you build a system. How much goes into savings? How much goes into debt? How much goes into investing? How much you are allowed to spend? And then you automate it. In 2025, workers who set a fixed saving percentage saved 23% of their take-home pay, while people who just winged it saved nothing. Discipline doesn't create consistency. Systems do. When your money runs on the system, you wake up in control instead of a panic. Here's the loop that most people live in. You ignore December, you start January behind, you spend all year reacting, then December shows up again, and you hope next year will be different without changing anything. That's not a new year. That's a loop. But hear me. You're not behind. You're not a failure. You're not bad with money. You just never been shown the moves that actually change your year. You fix these 7 money moves. You don't just fix your December, you fix your 2026 and every year after it. The moment you decide that you're done repeating the same year, everything starts to shift. Knowledge doesn't change your life, execution does. If you're actually ready to do this, comment system below. I'll break all 7 moves down step by step so you're not doing this alone.